Alright, Miku. Hopefully. I'm gonna pop right in here and then to play the song, and I'm gonna start talking then. Alright, what are we getting, game? Travel to the other side of the moon. Interesting. This is by VIP, it looks like. Okay, so... Monday's episode. What the hell? Yes. Well, doing a rhythm game like this is kind of a hard as hell thing to do because unless I've mentioned before that, like, oh, we've mentioned before even in the last game that, like, we need to talk quite a bit. Otherwise, the copyright bots pick up on the music and we get hit with copyright problems. And remember that episode of this game that, like, a lot of you cannot view, that I cannot view? And I mentioned that it got blocked in like 5 major countries. Well, last episode, well, what was supposed to be Monday's episode, had that happen to it. And I went in and I tried to cut out some audio, like I did with Intense Voice, to try to get around that. And I did that more than once even, and it would not work. It kept getting blocked in all, 5 countries, including America, Mexico, whoops, screwed that up, and I think Canada. So, like, kind of the big ones. Wow, I say the big ones. I think Europe was even on there, possibly. So, like, kind of, yeah, like, the ones with the largest viewer base for us, anyway. And a lot of the viewer base on YouTube in general. So, it's rough and annoying, and I tried to do something about it, and I wasn't able to do anything about it. It's honestly it makes doing Miku really frustrating. And there are other things that make it frustrating too, but... also, I haven't mentioned this at all in, those, like, faster double taps are getting thrown in there almost randomly, like right there, damn it. And I'm screwing it up. What did I say? Right, I haven't mentioned this at all in the last while, but, whoop, that was the wrong button. Fuck. Oh, that was, again, I went in the same freaking direction. Good going, me. Wow, my brain farting real bad now. Oh, right, I've been out of work for a while. That was the wrong direction again. I've been out of work for a while. Where the place I work at, not my job specifically, but the entire plant I work at, has seasonal dry spells during the winter, and so they lay people off and then call them back in once the work picks back up. I like the album art for that. That was also I don't know, that was a faster song than I was anticipating. What's up next? Break it, break it! Huh, that sounds familiar. I think I know this one. By Yelvien. That sounds like Elvin, I suppose. Shouldn't it? Yeah. So I've been on work layoff for a while, and I just started going back on Monday of this week. So after I recorded on Sunday and uploaded it, and it had problems, and so I tried to fix it and tried to fix it and tried to fix it and spent hours trying to do that. And eventually it was very late and I needed to go to sleep because I had to be up very early Monday, much earlier than I've been used to getting up while off work. And obviously had to work, so I couldn't do anything on Monday to try to fix the problem with that video. And yes, this looks very familiar. Like the video itself even looks familiar. I think Diva F the first? Maybe? That sounds right. F1 or F2, I think. Those two are kind of like blended together in my memory. It's been a while even. I'm pretty sure it was F1. Pretty sure. I don't know. I should stop taking my hands off the controller. That's already not re-practiced much at the game while I've been playing it, so taking my hands off the controller is not helping anything. Anything or anyone. I'm thinking F1. Anyway, yeah, so it's been, you know, it's going to be a little harder for me to find time now. I don't intend to, like, cut back on the episodes intentionally any time. Like, I intend to keep doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hopefully. Whoops. I apologize in advance if I sometimes miss that. I'm going to try not to, as I said, but I might have to if something comes up and I'm running out of time to actually work on videos. They fortunately don't take, the way I do them anyway, it doesn't take that long to record them and then edit them together. Especially since I'm practiced enough at the editing at this point that it's not that big a deal. But especially if something goes wrong with the copyright crap, I can run out of time to try to fix it in a meaningful way very quick. So, like I said, apologies in advance if the episodes get a bit sporadic from here on out. I don't know. That's pretty much it on the front of the episode stuff. Oh man, I lost a bunch of green health. Also, this is a cool video. I like the contrasting the red fiery one segment and then the like heavy rain. You know what that actually? Whoops. You know what that makes me think of, actually? I don't know if the comics did this, or I say the comics, I guess maybe it was like one long book, but, anybody here, whoops, didn't even hit that. Anybody see the, V for Vendetta movie? And they contrasted V himself and, like, his part of a flashback of him when he escaped the, like, torture he was kept in by the government, and he escapes in flame, and there's like the shot of him like screaming to the heavens surrounded by fire, and then the woman that he takes in and he kind of fakes hold on a second. Holy Star 2010 Diva Mix. Ooh, music and lyrics by Kohei, K's sound project. He, like, keeps her and sort of replicates what he was put through to show her, like, you know, what's really going on with the government and stuff. And when she finally has her freedom, she does the same, like, crying to the, you know, to the heavens sort of thing, but it's done in the rain. And, like, as he's watching her do that, he's reminded of when he did the same thing. And so you get the back-to-back the two shots of him doing it and her doing it, and of course his is in fire and hers is in the rain. That's what that last video reminded me of near the end there. This doesn't sound familiar. Might be wrong. Doesn't sound that familiar. So something I did want to address, and I addressed it in the episode that was supposed to go up on Monday, but I'm gonna have to just re-talk about it. Guys, I do have a bunch of modules. You may have noticed that my VP was like 110 or some shit. Because I bought a bunch of modules while I was in the menus between recording. But, as I've mentioned, the using random for the songs, which has proven to be a really good way to go through the songs. I'm liking this method. However, I also can't, it doesn't seem to want to put modules on stuff. People have mentioned that it's possible to tell it to, like, auto-set the correct module if you have it. But I haven't figured out how to do that. I even fiddled with replaying songs I'd already played and that I had modules for. and I have like the thing. It's even, you can even see it in between the songs here that it says song specific, but that seems to just be song specific character. As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like it's auto-putting on the module. And then with choosing things at random, I don't have access to hitting customization with triangle, like you would if you were hovering over a song manually, instead of, you know, randomly. Because when you're just on the question mark bar for random, there's the customization option doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. So if somebody can figure out how to make random also set modules accurately, please let me know, and I'll make that. I'll set that up right if it's even verbal diarrhea. Fuck me and buttons. Don't actually though, please. I mean, not me, but as long as the button is consenting, I suppose. You know, if it's a healthy relationship with the button, then I don't actually want to know how you fuck a button, so please don't tell me that. Please just tell me about modules, not about fucking buttons, please. Ah, did I actually get that? I kind of tried to hit that double note weird. But yeah, so also don't be an ass about telling me to use modules. I don't want making Miku stuff to become a chore because people aren't being polite. Like, come on, guys. It's not rocket science here. Okay. Ugh, please don't let this video out the same time. I can't know while I'm sitting here recording. I'm just hoping that after I hit stop recording on OBS in a second, that when I upload this after I'm done editing it, that it's not gonna have fucking problems. So, I mean, I was gonna say wish me luck. Of course, you're not gonna see this until after the fact. So, if you see this, yay! I'm hoping you see this.